Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock, Drogheda. The MV Matthew is a ship, a bulk carrier, which did indeed turn out to be carrying a bulk of drugs. It was a ship, Panamanian flagged, but owned from the Marshall Islands, that was captured by the Irish forces, who basically stormed the ship and managed to bring it to Cork Harbour. And there in the ship they discovered a massive amount of cocaine, 2,200 kilograms of cocaine, worth €157 million. Apparently the activities of the ship and its progress had been monitored by the Drugs Enforcement Agency from the United States. They'd been liaising with the Irish forces, and so the ship was able to be apprehended and brought into port. The people on board, the drug smugglers, were arrested, and recently a number of them were sent to prison. Now, the state was hoping, and still is hoping, to be able to sell the ship. They confiscated the ship and are looking now to sell it. The problem is that in the meanwhile, storing the ship and maintaining it has been costing an incredible amount of money. They weren't allowed to sell the ship at all while the court cases and all the investigations were still going through. Now they do have a legal right to sell the ship, but apparently are still having a little bit of trouble finding a buyer. In the meanwhile, it is sat in Cork Harbour, where local residents say it is an eyesore. It really spoils the look of the place. They have to move it from place to place to make space for other ships to come into the harbour. And apparently each time they move it, it costs about €30,000 to do so. Also, local residents are complaining about the noise that's coming from the ship, because to stop the thing sinking, they have to keep the engines running all the time, and the noises and the clanks and all kinds. Some people even say the ship's haunted by the crazy noises that come from it. It's keeping local residents awake at night. And so far, just in storing and maintaining the ship and keeping it afloat, it has now cost the Irish state over €9 million. So the MV Matthew, it was good that they apprehended it. It was good they stopped those drugs ending up on the streets. But the state has been left now with this handful of a boat that they really don't want and they would love to get rid of. You know, as I was thinking about that, the Lord really just spoke into my spirit and said that is where some of God's people are at. That many of God's people have things in their lives that at one time looked like a good thing to get their hands on, but now it's become an absolute burden to them. Now that may be a job, it may be a position of responsibility, may be even a relationship, it may be a house, it may be a car, but for some of us there are things that we really thought were a blessing, and now we just want to get shot of them. They're more trouble than they're worth. And I just want to pray today that if that's you, I pray that the Lord will help you, and I pray that the Lord will resolve that situation in your life. If it's possible for you to get rid of whatever that burden is, then the Lord will help you to do so. But if it's something that you can't get rid of, because life isn't always that straightforward, that the Lord will transform the way that thing is affecting you, that it will become something that it will once again be the blessing that you hoped it will be. I certainly hope the Irish state does manage to find some kind of resolution to getting rid of this ship or doing something with it. But I pray for each one of you that you will not have your spiritual equivalent of the MV Matthew being a burden to you in your life, but you will be able to release the burdens to the Lord, or the Lord will transform your burdens into blessings in Jesus' name. God bless you today, and join us again tomorrow for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock, Drogheda.